little bit of a question mark being raised into Woot's mind of, guys, could they be going B? And we can already see it. FNATIC are on site. Woot's a little too late to the party. He might be rushed down here. He could be vulnerable. We know he's on his own towards CT, but now he's got support. But Alpha, in the meantime, finds Benji. The layers to this pistol look lovely for FNATIC. Now, can Heretics fight back by any means? Boo burns the paranoia. RieNs is no utility. It's just going to be the fight. Let's not clean it up.
Oh, you don't want to see them committed towards this site hold. kaajak gonna dimensional drift.
Back up towards main.
The problem being now, like I said, these committed positions now become a little concerning if they can't get away from sight.
This is getting tough. Boo is surrounded here, and the great paranoia, but he's been pinned down already. kaajak was on a mission there.
These fakes kind of slip through the nets.
It does not connect, but RieNs needs to call in.
Big win as well to draw out the C's and the snake bite.
Oh dear. RieNs might be in trouble here as a bouncing Alpha flies over. It's Chronicle to claim the kill, but now Benji should be noted. That Viper util, and he's going to do well, but there's a trade coming in. These splits are completely uncontested. Heretics need to get a grip on this, and they can't stop the rot.
They send the Prowler out, and actually they're ready with the paranoia, but
they might have jumped the gun.
A little early.
Yeah, they really could have jumped the gun on this one because they were in the right place for it. Oh my God, Wood tries to get away. Not quite it. But that's going to force kaajak to pop the ult. 45 seconds, they need info, and they've just found boatloads of it. They know the paranoia came through by B. They've seen 2 towards heaven. They've got a great idea. Nice little drive-by from Benji, but kaajak now making his presence known. It's a 3v2.
Spike's in an awkward spot, though.
It certainly is, and Heretics can support this nice ult. That should identify 2 of them here and actually set up MiniBoo. This is big work. Lovely from Heretics on the fly sort of play. Quick synergy between the both. Oh, what?
Paint shell and a paranoia.
Get cheesy, Mike. They've gone for the cheese solution. And it's actually worked, at least to get kaajak down.
crashies and Chronicle looking to find something, and a slight overstep from Boo. Punished here, will create a gap once again. You can see Heretics scrambling to find the timing on this rotation.
Please. Heretics. Oh no. Good trade from RieNs at least, but okay.
Open up B, but Woot's still here. One away from the showstopper. That could be a big tool for Heretics to swing this back in their favor.
I'm a bit worried though. Woot's had a really quiet half here. He might feel a bit cold, but he's certainly warming up now. Big shot on Alpha. That's an instant pop with the ult. crashies might be able to spot him out.
What's RieNs to find it?
How are you in that? Okay, Boaster now a 1v3, 20 seconds. Jump spotted out. C's there. They know they've caught him now. Should be a swing if they fancy it. They're not going for it though. 13 seconds. Boaster's got to get a move on. Heretics, they might be about to get there fast. Boaster's been winning it out, right? His lurk timings were lovely. Woot's curiosity could actually get the better of crashies. Starting to maybe get a bit of a tempo read on this. A temperature check. MiniBoo. Don't know if he spotted Cron completely there, but still. Boaster looking to maybe open up another chance towards middle. Timing's there. Boo has to back away, but he's not alone in this. Benji wins out the fight. This time controls heaven, investing the ult on top.
Good Chronicles. He's got two through smoke. It's going to open up a site, Lauren.
30 seconds
Okay, I guess if we're just having these sort of rounds, it doesn't matter. Oh man, you thought it was maybe a chance back for Heretics, but Chronicle gets a gift from the gods. Leaving just Benji now to
Ultimate's now firmly in favor of FNATIC. Well, Woot again.
Comes through. Boaster's got his, Alpha's got his, Cron's got his, and a decent amount of util still left.
Woot almost committed towards this now with 2 teammates alongside him. Can he get away? This time around he's jumped up, but he's found over the top of the box.
Yeah, Cron caught him and they swing out as 3. MiniBoo doing really well though, leaving just Cron alive, but this man has been doing miracles.
30 seconds
With 12 HP, I don't see it. Make me a believer, Chronicle.
Quite just gets caught.
Now he's scaring the life out of me here though. Why does this feel doable? It shouldn't be, and it isn't. RieNs. MiniBoo going to be backing away. Woot's isolated here. He could be, wait, Woot's not cleared. Oh my God, okay, Woot's paint shell does incredibly well. You can have the ult on top, but it doesn't quite find it with his ult coming in. Now FNATIC eyeing up the A side of the map here. And Heretics backing away, buying time for rotation. When I say Heretics, it's MiniBoo.
But this time around, Heretics have found fortuitous timing towards heaven. Benji's still here. No pressure through mid this time around. It's all in from FNATIC.
Yeah, kaajak investing that ult, but it's Chronicle to alleviate some of the pressure. But MiniBoo gets dealt with. kaajak and Chron up against RieNs, Boo and Woot. Both of the FNATIC players on the A side. Chronicle wants the ult. It's a bit more safety here. Waits for it to bloom. It's over the spike. Let's kaajak get to work. Plant gonna come in. RieNs controlling.
It covers so much space there, Lauren.
Certainly does, and Chron is eyes trained on CT.
Could get spammed out here though. You've got to be careful. Hold on to a weird off angle in front of screens here.
Toxin screen down.
That Prowler's just come in. That should be RieNs noted, and there's a gap here for kaajak to watch. Now he's not going to see Boo just yet. Boo's dived in, swinging at the same time. He puts on kaajak, drop down. Boo was waiting.
See if that confidence has been knocked here on the side of Heretics. Just Chronicle really wants to take contact if it came, but actually Heretics under a little timing here with him slipping away, so maybe this is FNATIC poising towards a retake.
The util they still have left, quite a lot. Got Alpha's kit, crashies. Obviously the Prowler has been utilized, but that paint shell very much in play.
Look how disconnected Boo is though. He's so paranoid of a late lurk.
After the lurks they've been coming in against them on the first half, you don't always blame them really. But it is going to be go time right about now. The layers of utility go in and Alpha is flying straight away and no one is looking his way! You can't let Alpha go unchecked like this! Ooh, putting up the best stand he can! But he's 5 HP! Oh my god, you got something for us?
Yeah, it's feeling pretty awkward now.
Boo. Ah, the confidence!
Every single response from there's always a 2v1 for them. So Benji could slip this here.
Screen down.
Crashies still looking back, but just missing each other.
Still got, that's lovely from Benji, but oh, kaajak! Getting caught by RieNs is big. That opens up the gates completely. That's the A site for them. And look at the weaponry that Chronicle and Alpha have. I mean, well, Alpha's got a Vandal at least. And Alpha's going walkabouts. He's off. Taking a stroll. Chron, slowly but surely, heading through towards CT, but Alpha's not being quiet about this. He's being rather pacey.
Go get him.
That's about to drop here. He's got two potential targets, one right, one left. He wants to set up the paint shell.
Grenade!
Thought about sending it to side, didn't. And now the cross should be the death of him. He does go down, a little laboured. It was RieNs to help out.
You're really here for Chronicle. You want to see him do some damage.
Yeah. Identified two of them up towards heaven, potentially. So, okay. Ooh, stave off that 12th round.
Bottom mid here. kaajak's going to progress any further than this. Have his hands full now because Boo's got some reinforcements alongside him.
Well, certainly cut out now, but they're all eyes up towards the top of middle. So kaajak gets a freebie. Takes away Be cautious. But already kaajak's cleared through.
And again, the timing on this is purely from crashies feeling a little bit of pressure. Doesn't know exactly the picture behind this. Actually, oh, hang on, Chronicle almost caught a nice timing on the back lines here, but unable to pin anybody down.
There we go, crashies. He's had a quiet game, so he hasn't been needed. This would be the time to start showing up here, show a little presence, show a little force. No util to play with just a weapon in hand, and his site currently controlled by Heretics. He's got problems, but kaajak's helping him out. Boo's gone down, and now they're wrapped on the pillar. He knows where they are, and he's taking them away. This was his site. Quiet. And Heretics, gotta dig deep now. You got Stingers, you got Sheriffs, you got Guardians, and one Vandal. Oh! kaajak has got your number. It's a gamble stack, and it's correct. I mean, crashies has heard nothing, so he doesn't need to call for support. He's fine in this. Tell them to wait, see if they can keep their composure and keep their cool in this read that's right. 25 seconds, there's not much room to pivot. It's fight forward. Try and fight fire with fire. FNATIC have got all the players in the right place here, and Chronicle is clean today. He's got both. And here on Icebox, we're yet to even see blood drawn.
Depending on Nano has been cleared, so clean plant from Boo here. Full 5v5 here. In the post. Any information here for crashies to act upon. Heretics sit back, looking pretty comfy here. No flank coming through either.
Yep, about to mention RieNs still had that shock dart, just gets utilized. First bit of stall towards the spike here. Heretics not feeling pressured until now. Oh my god, right until now, what the hell? Finding both, the wall goes up, looking to try and chip that down, but you got Wingman doing what Wingman does. A boost, and he got the knife. Oh, he does the... But Heretics being held for now. And FNATIC aren't fighting into it yet. They're happy to play on these retakes. We know what they're going to be going for here. Heretics will be able to get this plant uncontested thus far.
Again, a ton of util. Most notably, obviously, Kaajak and Chronicle.
30 seconds left.
Crashies will try and pave the way here with the drone.
Here we go. Here comes that flood, you can see it. RieNs on the forefront of this. Woot doing well, but it's crashies off the back of the flash. RieNs still holding the line. Little Bro goes in and takes away the crosshair positioning, and now Boo gets overwhelmed. FNATIC break it back in. MiniBoo and Benji still alive, gonna hold this down. It's not clean enough. Crashes on a heater. 3 kills for him and putting the man advantage towards FNATIC. Maybe could do some work. Benji on a Marshall. I mean, it's crazy seeing Heretics this lost so far without an answer, because they are such a good team. We know that they're a good team, but here, they are not even getting started. Boaster gonna find Boot. That's a plant denied. Woot's done well to remove Alpha, gives them a little bit more security on the site. Looking for another go. Oh! Boaster! Big impact. Yeah, up against the lighter weapons, but give him one of those. RieNs and Benji at least got the time on their side, but they're gonna need some big boy kills here. RieNs disconnected. He was the one who got them that eco round before with the 4 kills on the Sheriff. Just swings wide. It's so...
Nobody really close enough to feel the pressure off that.
This from Benji, but he's got to stay patient. Yeah, locked in. Punishes Alpha for that mid-walk. But if you're looking at the extra body, the bouncing drone draws the eyes away, but the trade is still there, so you have the man up to the good after the early work coming out from Benji. They have the lockdown. They also have Woot's ult here, so there's a lot to be played with. Now, do they catch a glimpse? No, early back away coming out from crashies.
Yeah, concern's going to be that actually FNATIC are going to regroup here, maybe go for the resin tube. As Heretics now look to plant on 8.
30 seconds left.
Alfajer back on his feet. Still bring things to level pegging here, 4v4.
You want more? Here's more.
Second round of the ult going to go through. With a deeper look this time. Operator rings out a shot, so they know that's there.
Benji's got the lockdown here, and it's a very late tool here.
There
They
it
say
is.
invested. FNATIC got to get moving.
Yeah, they really do. But the ult looking to maybe try and handle that. Going to force the fight here. Boaster clears front sight. That's RieNs gone. They're on towards the fuse. They've got to be able to deal with this. Heretics, you've got to get going. They're not denying the defuse. Crashies! He sends it! Job done!
Again, MiniBoo just caught off guard here, but made to look a fool, to be honest with you. Crashes even stick. Start of this round, Benji got to be careful. It's a double walkout once again from FNATIC, and Alfajer bests him this time.
That's a rough battle, isn't it? Benji up against Alpha, but as you said, wins it out in that 1v1. Doesn't need the backup to it. MiniBoo doing his usual route on top of the fridge, but Kaajak gets to stay alive. And here we are, similar scenes. Maybe a couple less ults. Well, Chronicle's got his, Boaster's got his. Here we are, away we go. MiniBoo can't escape. Boaster catches him. He's on an absolute tear.
He's going to trade off pits here as well, actually.
Yeah, counter roll, and they are in this one. This is about to get really messy. Good luck, observers. Good luck, viewers. Oh, Woo catches Chronicle on the drive-by. This is just now absolute pandemonium. But FNATIC clearing house. Boaster, someone please, someone please stop him. Back to back. So far, I mean, little bits of util now invested as they look to burst through. Oh, it's quick as hell. And crashies still holds a lot of space on the side here. They can play back in towards backside. Yeah, crashies gets away with murder playing this out. Oh, not clean enough there for Chronicle, and Benji quick on his feet, taking the fight back, but an overpeak almost. Desperation, frustration being shown. Is left in the cold, iced out on this map. Boo left in a 1v3, and it feels fatal to even walk on the site.
Boo can find a consolation here. Again, got to try and chip away at the financial lead that just shows it. Not even the defense, just to stick the landing in the post plant. To be honest, MiniBoo under a ton of it. He just has nowhere to go. Again, it's kaajag's utility to really slow him down even further. RieNs has fallen here.
These lines that he gets to work with. Still posted up on the angle, not able to be forced away here. MiniBoo, it feels really hard. Suppressed now on top, so he can't even springboard in. And the map gets closed. Look at Alpha's position. As much as they may want to try and join Benji on B, there's a man stopping you. We've got to look at Alpha here. Catching that cross. Oh, it's just simply lovely from Alpha. And it feels clear that someone had slipped the net. The lurk's been shut down. They know about you, Benji. Oh! I don't know about that shot, though.
8 on the board for FNATIC.
If there's a 1v2, we know who we're not watching. Wall up, though. Ooh, okay, MiniBoo, a couple more of those, and we're back in form. But kaajag still with an angle. And that is plant denied. It's not the most flashy of kills, but he's still here. A show of force. Forced away, nice work, actually. That's really good. They've got to keep him oppressed in this, and kaajag can't dance fast enough. RieNs kicks into muscle memory. Getting good damage. crashies does have ult Cron with the operator.
Don't see it often. I'm here for it, though.
Blow him up,
Try and
Maç.
deny the plant once again. Force him back out. Yeah, Chronicle wide on the first, but doesn't actually take any damage here.
Yeah, I think he fancies going back over to the Vandal. They've got to try and clear this out fast, though. 40 seconds, still no plant here. And FNATIC still trying to find a fight back. MiniBoo doing well. Nice patience from him. Making this difficult to find security. Heretics finally carving a bit of room, and it feels like a lot off the back of MiniBoo there as well, doing really good stuff, taking them some key engagements. And, okay, Chronicle, you know, you're allowed to miss one or two, but MiniBoo finally getting on the board, really, Mike. I mean, maybe he's had a couple filler kills here and there, sort of footing here, see if he can develop that deep into this. Last time there was a shot through the smoke pretty much to catch Boaster back sight. This time around, playing over towards Snowman, Alpha playing over towards site, but a plant now had.
Let's see, lockdown's going to come through here potentially quite early on. Well, Heretics going to try and clear some ground here because FNATIC have a chance to contest this.
Yeah, they're going for a fight on it too. And already Boaster right in the trenches. You can see all the util just everywhere. Fish on fish action. Boaster does get detained. And now it's going to get messy. Chronicle's cleared RieNs. They've got to know that there's someone else over towards yellow. You've got to feel there is, but layers of the post plant come in. They can't afford another full defuse against them. Someone stop!
That's where the first kill comes through from Chronicle, but RieNs is the furthest forward. Then MiniBoo gets caught on the cross, and it becomes such an awkward for him.
Yeah. MiniBoo again having to really try and thread the needle on those front lines, but we know it's the post plant that's still a problem as well. The retake's solid, and Alpha sharp as ever. 2 kills.
No. Oh my God.
Third. MiniBoo back on a tear though. He's fighting back, trying to activate, trying to give him a chance, trying to do anything. Held back by a wall, denied the chance to punish the res, I guess, at this point, but it's still a 4v3.
Desperately trying to get MiniBoo back out from behind enemy lines here, but 38 HP, he's feeling the pressure.
Yeah, but he could try and come up with the goods. No, dealt with by crashies, isolated, as you said. Boo and Benji on those back lines now got an army to face! They take down the majority. And now the 1-for-1, you got to mark your man here. Alpha up against Benji. Alpha's already had so much impact. He comes flying in. Though, you can see that slow, steady progress over towards the A site, so RieN's got to be cautious now. Does have Benji with him, but plenty of bodies here for Heretics. Boo just behind the wall. I'm going to send Wingman in for plant.
30 seconds left.
Can't really do much to deny. Actually, they do deny the plant. So nice work early on here. Boo able to survive as well. So far, Heretics ticking the box. Look at this time, 20 seconds now. Boo's going to be forced to move out. Does he get to live? I don't know. It looks like he's managed to stay alive, and Boaster labored. This is better. Maybe Heretics getting a bit of a rhythm now. 10 seconds, we're looking like a melon sort of round. Heretics holding on here. It ain't pretty, but it's getting the job done. 5 seconds, you just got to live.
They missed it, I think.
I think that's too late. I think it was down to 3 seconds. It doesn't matter. Brilliant from Heretics. If that's what it takes, stalling.
Yeah.
a lot of faith in this forward play, but it does get a little bit risky, but I like that, but the shot doesn't land. Oh, okay, at least a trade comes in from the Mosh going down, and that's better. Doubling in on it and catching Kaajak. Nice from RieNs, good positioning. Feels on a knife's edge though. crashies still trying to close in. Alpha still here. Nice re-clear of Maze. This is better from Heretics. Forced to fight and willing to be up to the challenge. This is a necessary conversion. Feeling out the game. She's creeping pretty close here. Woot's got to be cautious not get timed on this. The barrel blocks it. crashies gets gifted a kill on the timing. And now Heretics don't have control on this A site.
He's desperate to try and get the rifle. Just snatching it away. Does have the res as well, so... Whether or not, I was going to say, whether or not FNATIC are going to try and play a little aggressively. I think probably want to put that rifle into the strongest position they can. Still coming through, but a lot of util burned up early on here.
Okay, now the backline pressure. Chronicle's got MiniBoo. We're down to RieNs, Boo and Benji. They've got to try and keep this clean, but they can't. This is difficult, and there's that res now invested. Time up against them. This is dangerous. RieNs and Benji got to get that defuse going, and they start swinging. There's too many of them.
Lauren, a bitter pill to swallow, but again, just catches a glimpse ahead of the weapon model, but regardless, that's the opener.
4 players committed towards that A side, so now he's got to fall away slightly. Still trying to posture up here, but playing a dangerous game, Mike.
It's going to be the first exploration for FNATIC here, but threads the needle. Drawn here. FNATIC not shying away from that.
Poison orb.
No. So back to business for them. Boo doing just dreamy work for them. Stalling out, bit of chip damage here and there. Even getting that first kill, but still, Kaajak's a problem. Finds MiniBoo, brings it back down to a 4v4, and Alpha's position in middle. Feels like vengeance here if he does catch Benji, but Benji thinks against it.
Still an alarm bot there, though. Alpha's got to deal with that to get a little closer to this, whether or not he's even called upon.
Oh my god.
I think he's maybe aware of it, but Kaajak in a ratty spot on the wall.
Is so ratty. Surely you don't expect it. I don't think they do. Oh, they do!
They clear it!
Nice work from Benji, so heads up. Catching Kaajak, but Chronicle gonna fight back, and now we're gonna see the ults coming in, but the defuse is still going. Benji's not stopping! Full-on defuse right under their noses. It looked like Heretics weren't too sure what's going on, really. Now they might have a bit more of an idea. You're seeing a pour-on of util, and they've still got an isolated Boo. He's got to be so nervous about this. From far away, RieNs trying to help him out, but clears a little bit of space, but it's Kaajak again denying the support here. This is a very valuable ult coming in. That's big. Can anyone help him out here? I don't think they can. MiniBoo. Hello! Turns around! Catching both players. It's getting messy in middle now. Alpha on 21, a sliding MiniBoo takes away 3. Plant denied. Heretics. It may be getting messy, but they're still in control of it with 4 players alive. Boaster wants the plant, he's going to get it. But can he get away from the site? I don't think so. Kron's in a bit of a pickle as well. Can't get off. MiniBoo doing so well here. Prioritizing the right fight. Can he get the ace? Benji.
They're still walking on this.
Worried about Kron's flash though. If he's holding just like a vert flash on this, actually gonna catch him. Oh, he's been caught off here. Benji though gonna eat it back. It's now again. It's a mess between these two. The trade's coming early. Benji lost on one side, Kron on the other.
This is all to try and contest the lockdown potentially. They're not giving up this space, Lauren.
Oh, they are really unwilling to fall away from it. And the stun and the swing. MiniBoo, again, we're getting trade after trade on this. Both so stubborn to give this up. MiniBoo, oh my god, you absolute beauty. Up and over. Gets Alpha, but he can't deny the lockdown. He's done a lot of work here early on. Has to back away now.
RieNs, though, will be given a chance.
Oh, he's sticking around.
Disrespecting the lockdown here. And obviously, the tank comes through, but a couple of times FNATIC have proactively walked up, but the slide now actually from Boaster. He finds Woot with the Sheriff.
Hello, plays it well, and MiniBoo now in support. Steady progress being made now. Boo caught there. There was no safety for him there. You felt how uncomfortable it was to hold, but MiniBoo's on the site. Takes away Kaajak, the heavy hitter, and resets.
FNATIC. As if they still want to follow through here.
All missiles away.
Who's starting to activate though, looking much sharper. Gonna have something to say about this, but MAÇ should potentially come through. Benji's gonna try and deny it.
Lovely.
So no freebie, but still 30 seconds to work with.
They do have that lockdown with Benji. There it is. And it looks like MiniBoo's almost tasked him. Do you fancy coming in here? But you do have that tail ult. So they're gonna have to wait this out. Lockdown does get destroyed. And it's another attempt at the plant here, drawing eyes over. RieNs in a great position though. Can spot that the plant isn't going down. He's gonna deliver. Takes away Cron, big trades. 10 seconds! MiniBoo under pressure, and so is Alpha. Oh, it's
Heretics,
I think now the penny's starting to drop potentially that this may not be finishing towards B. MiniBoo could be quick on the rotates, but RieNs is the one in danger now. They can't deny this plant, I don't think. Actually, maybe they can. No, Benji's gone down with 13 seconds. RieNs would love to have stored it out, but I don't think he can achieve it. You can see the desperation, the want to. Holding good space on the side, but he's got to be careful now. He needs the rest of the help to come in, but Alpha's taking him down. kaajak swings from backside, all on top, but the backline's one out. And now you've got Boo on a bit of a split in a 1v1 up against crashies. And that's going to be one out by crashies. Now Woot, a 1v3 ain't going to happen. This feels like almost a blind game of chess against each other, trying to get the pieces in the right place for the next move.
This could be awful timing there for Heretics, Lauren.
Yeah, and it almost feels like the anti-fake that's going on here. You've got now them trying to posture towards that A side, drawing all eyes over there. But look who's here.
He's got to go
The one
huge.
man that you'd want to try and hold this down. MiniBoo, who's been a monster. He's come alive here, 13 seconds, they got to deal with him fast. Oh, it's a really courageous play that falls apart. And now with the plant looking very likely, they have to go back into this without their big player. crashies on the lurk as well. Takes away Benji. RieNs wants to clear middle, but I don't know if he gets what he wants here. Cron tries to catch, but he falls. Heretics still on for this.
4v3 though, RieNs tagged up. Ultimates to play off, and Boaster getting curious here.
Oh, this reposition could be nasty, couldn't it? I don't think they have any idea. The timing on this could be completely devastating. It looks like it is. Brilliant positioning from Boaster, good trade, but they can't get half here. It's a fight that has to be had. Boo desperate to hold on, but it's
Lines early on here. So he's going to get herded in here.
Yeah, because they can't disrespect the molly. kaajak just needs to get your gun out. Ooh, it got a little bit messy at this point. It's an extended fight that kajak's finally tipped into FNATIC's favor. But Benji and Woot's still alive here. And Woot, oh, that's gorgeous from Woot. That's what the... You can see RieNs might get contacted. Yeah, almost awkward
Alpha's
timing.
tucked, though.
Yeah, Alpha, it feels like it's going to be everything or it's going to be nothing. He's, oh my god, look at this. How much util can they throw at him? But he's still here. He's still standing. He finally gets overwhelmed by a running and gunning RieNs. Clearing sight. They have sight control now, but FNATIC want him back fast. You can already see the kajak's getting closer here. But FNATIC can be forced back by these smokes. kaajak may have got a kill there, but it looked like he was through one of those smokes. And a 3v3. Plant's not in play yet. Time not on their side. And Woot wrapped CT, catching Boaster off. Now Heretics back down to the 3v2 in their favor.
20 seconds though, Chronicle going to stall things out. The aftershock, and actually Heretics now with a good read on the map, know where the two remaining members of FNATIC. Oh, it's going to come down to the wire. Obviously Showstopper invested here, but still got to get towards this plant.
It's okay.
Only about 0.4 left, but Chronicle's here early.
Yeah, and Cron's going to get a freebie on Boo. He had to stick the plant. There was no two ways about it. And bang on. Fault line's there. They know about kaajak too, surely. So MiniBoo and Woot, this is going to be rough. Looking to isolate a fight on the side. Woot's now surrounded. He's got problems. And he's fallen. kaajak doing really well, and now it's on MiniBoo. Got kaajak to the left, Cron to the right. Flash comes in, he turns. Cleans it up at the end of that. And he's popping the ult. Now do you handle this one? kaajak can start that defuse up. Ah, that's lovely from MiniBoo, keeping calm under pressure. kaajak gonna get it to half though, 21 HP. There's only one time he gets to swing on this and he has to choose right! MiniBoo! Huge component of him finding impact. And he's been doing fine this time. Again, it's nowhere near the same case. But with the operator, he is sharp as hell. That's Woot gone. Brutal.
Doesn't need to force the issue here, to be honest.
Face your fear!
This goes, said, oh, don't think it had touched kaajak, no. And I don't know how affected even Alpha was, but MiniBoo's gonna isolate Boaster. I don't think they expect him to get past all of this. Alpha, you're a lucky boy there. Almost punished. kaajak still finding bodies though, and Alpha's still standing. Finally removed from tower. Heretics now control the site. Chronicle trying to fight back in through Canteen, and you're right, ult is now ready. This gets difficult. Picturing that, posting it right up towards that tower side. RieNs and Benji, this is not going to be a comfy one for them. Kaajak, eyes locked to this. You can already see the Benji's gone loose! Brought back down to earth as Kaajak is firing off it. Oh my god. Again! Again and again. Last time it was Wu. Sand, so Kaajak could have potentially stayed on that. Boaster going to invest the ult to buy time, keep himself secure here. And Kaajak trying to find a position to work from, because Heretics are trying to step towards the site. It's not easy though. Kaajak even going to pop the ult here. Woot's going to fall, RieNs, Boo, the last two standing, and they can't get towards the site here. Oh my word, melted down into position. And Boo's a mile away.
Standing will have to concede a second.
Be enough. I mean, he can wait as late as he wants on this. And crashies took the contact. He doesn't land in midair, so Kaajak backs away. But they get slowed down on their push up through A main. Woot looking for a body to punish, but Boaster tucked in towards that smoke. He's got help from crashies up towards heaven, and Boaster swings it. A little ambitious to say the least, but valiant attempt here. But you can see FNATIC waiting patiently in all these smokes. Heretics fighting hard for every step they're taking.
Problem
30
being
seconds
now,
left.
the next issue being Kaajak is still here, still unfazed. That's actually perfect. Kaajak almost turning into it here, but that's a swing and a miss on the first.
No, it's the easy ones he seems to miss all the time. The hard ones he seems to land. But Heretics bounce on towards the site, get themselves a plant. And you saw how hard they had to work just to get away from that option.
Even there where it feels a little dicey for Heretics, but able to wait things out and still actually capitalize on the smokes being up, which is the biggest concern. Alpha engagement. Effectively finished it, and they don't need to deal with this trip.
Oh my god, oh my god. Chronicle catches RieNs. That's going to be baffling. No idea that was happening. And FNATIC, I mean, they've given up the B site, but that's fine. They've already got the pick.
Still got this retake set up as well from Alpha. Gave away the camera there, so not going to have it once this retake gets started, Lauren. Obviously one of the trips dealt with. Looking for a spam.
God, this tempo just fluctuating the whole time. No one wanting to break the silence until then. Woot not leaving that angle, gonna get another as well. crashies determined to try and trade it, but there's no trade coming in.
Pressure coming through from main though. Do they? Can't quite pin down the plant. Woot finds a third though.
Okay.
Right, finally shuts him down. There's two of his own.
No way! Alpha helping him out on that one, but Benji, we know this kid can clutch. We know he's good for it, and Kajak's barely alive. He's gonna get it to half, but a 1v1 now. And it's gonna be a fair fight! Fused almost went into that. Easy, Boo. MiniBoo's then sprung into action. He's spotted 1, 2 players. I don't know about the third by Sam. There's a lot of bodies here, and it's still through smokes at this point. It's an absolute nightmare to try and catch who's killing who, but it's Benji left standing in a 1v2 again. We've been here before, all too recently. Boaster on the site.
Alpha did actually retrieve the orb here, so does have the neural theft. Benji, 72 HP, almost has to commit towards this 1v1. Alpha going to be feeling the pinch here.
Yeah, Woot trying to identify him. That would be a touch, and he's got him. Alpha's gone down, and the gates start to open. Ooh, you can see the caution, though, trying to get that spike across. Oh! Bloody hell, Kaajak catches RieNs. That's the spike lost. Trying to cross through. I'd love to see it from his POV. Look and see what he can do here. It seems it doesn't matter if there's smokes, cages. It doesn't seem to hinder him. We're annoyed about a flank, but we know it's not coming. Stalemate now achieved. crashies going to find MiniBoo. And Heretics struggling to find any safety on this site. Utility now being layered in. Benji can't stand the pressure. Surely not this time. 3 players against him. Looks to isolate a 1v1. Chronicles having none.
Whether they can get a kill ahead of time. Yeah, actually, RieNs finds one as well.
Yeah, this is lovely from Heretics. Oh, it's just picture perfect. Only crashies to try and pressure on them. The passive reveal, not going to get anything. You can see that pause for thought here. A little labored, but it's fine. Job done. Bo's going to take down RieNs, but this is the only factor that could change it. This Judge up towards the tower, going to get down the first. He survived.
He's been,
He does get caught in the end. Takes away Boaster though, so back down to this 2v3. It's not impossible. Any more kills and it's actually pretty costly. It looks like there was an adjustment of routing.
I was going to say, MiniBoo dropped his weapon for that, so luckily able to get the Bulldog back in hand.
Look at this post-bomb positioning. Woot's done really well. Woot's pathing was excellent for this. They're going to know where both players are. MiniBoo, I don't think you can get past this utility though, right? Like, has to just wait it out for those salvos. And they've got bodies now to throw. This crashies can just take that swing.
Whoa!
Kaajak!
He was just smirking as well, by the way.
I'm without words. Show me that one on the replay. Down to 4 though. And RieNs feeling pretty alone here. He doesn't have much help. benjy trying to get closer, but that's a pixel spotted. But RieNs not going to be cleared. Tries to get ahead of the stun. But Kaajak again clearing house. MiniBoo.
Crashies watching for him.
Oh, the timing. This round feels so sewn up for FNATIC. Kaajak just can't seem to lose.
34 HP, 3 on the round for him. He's certainly not done just yet. Boo, the last on the chopping board. Kajak's probably going to get a little curious towards spawn. Stun will come through. After 2 losses. Oh. He's actually walking onto that. Again, this smoke almost deep enough to set that in motion. Almost baiting Woot into peak. Got a favour.
9 to 7. Those first 2 maps in FNATIC's hands. And MiniBoo trying and takes away Kaajak.
Tasked with holding down B. Can remove now. That'll be the green light for FNATIC. It's going to be forced into an awkward position, but not taking any damage here.
This feels a little bit uncomfortable, but for FNATIC, they've got the side, but you're looking again towards tower a little bit here with benjy, but he's only got a ghost. Okay.
Only a ghost?
Yeah, my bad. Apparently haunting tower like it's free. Look at this, benjy's still up here. What is that, benjy? 1's already ridiculous, 2's just unfounded. And now Boaster has got to go nuclear here. He's trying to fight forward, but benjy... I'm waiting to see if he gets what he wants here. There's the camera. They're going to be scurrying away. It was a trap play that sends them off, but it feels like they've barely seen each other. We're at 50 seconds, and that was the first real contact we found.
So diligent from FNATIC though to sniff this out. Now Kaajak helps the ultimate. As he comes through, Woot will fall. Yeah,
the floodgates could have opened them, but RieNs stops it in his tracks. Takes a lot of damage for it. He doesn't know about the push-up coming through from main already. The pressure from Sand was there. And benjy now on an island. Can he thrive? And can he even survive at this point? Looking for one, he gets it. Isolates Alpha. Tucks it towards that pillar side. Spam! He's got it! Chronicle down! But you can see already crashies just shifting past each other in the smoke.
Oh my god.
No idea about it. crashies on the site. You got something for us, crashies? You're going to know there was someone nearby. You're going to know that benjy was near you. But you've only got 10 seconds. I don't know if he's going to be able to pry these players out of place here. Yeah, it's already faded here. There's too many bodies against him. Heretics, they'll play you. Makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, so salvo's there. Operator
noted now, yeah.
But you're going to look at the util coming in, waiting for that player to slide on up. And Woot's in a lot of trouble here, trying to pick his target. Tower's already taken. He's got nowhere to really run here. And now there's danger. FNATIC crunching on the site. Late as anything. But fashionably late at this point. Plant's going to be coming in, and they've done the job now.
Naturally, Alpha looking to apply even more pressure. RieNs finds a response, but a 1v4 now asked of him to prevent FNATIC from tying things up once more. Good for the second as well, actually.
How are you going to get these two separated? I could see how you could maybe get Boaster.
Still got util, though.
Salvos. Teo, fun agent, I promise. Oh.
Going to see them, whoa. Might actually, yeah, progress through very early on in the round.
God,
this time around.
So hard to hold for Woot as well. He's under so much pressure coming in towards that tower. He succeeded on the first though, but fell on the second. Chronicle going to clear tower and take the site. You look at who's left for Heretics, benjy, closest by. The rest are still in spawn. This methodical take that's been working wonders on B is once again there. benjy strikes though. You can see how disconnected the others were. No one pushed up from that B main cross, hadn't pushed up from Arcade, but crashies falls.
Now, Alpha has to make the walk of death here in the wide swing. Throws him off guard. Fortunately, the response is found, and 5 HP now left for kaajak to try and find something left here. So revealed by the neural theft as well.
kaajak, 5 HP.
30 seconds left.
Get across to try and find the spike as well.
He'd have to hit.
Still a trip to play off
as well, yeah.
I got spike.
Hey, tap. Oh god, this all it's just insta-death. Everything can kill you, including the volley!
I'll argue if FNATIC want to close this out in 3, it has to be here in round 22.
Pace. Oh, what? Crashies! How is he coming out of this looking so calm? The guy is so ice cold. But FNATIC punching right back. They tried to get aggressive, Heretics, and well, Woot's gonna go for it again, it looks like, but crashies is still fine. This is towards the corner.
Satchel out.
Woot looking kind of confused as to where to be really keeping control of.
So now, unable to win out on Arcade either, so they have to retreat. Benji still called upon previously on this site to anchor for Heretics.
30 seconds left.
What you got for us this time?
They're stalking, more doing. Wait.
Stalled. 20 seconds. This is getting a little bit dangerous. Benji does survive, but only for a second. kaajak catches, pushing forward through the smoke, and even with late time, there's still enough for this plant. Woot's options are...
Financial reset. Lucky that FNATIC haven't followed through on this just yet.
They're targeting almost towards Benji. It seems wild, but we are seeing that investment of the ult from MiniBoo. About that 50-second marker now. Timer starting to become a factor. Didn't see too much, but here comes the play, and Benji once again can't withstand the pressure. It's too much on him. Identifying him solo almost, and creating that pressure and punishing. And Heretics, though, fighting back, clearing through from main. kaajak gets one for himself, though, so keeping it this 3v3.
Boo to invest the ultimate as well. kaajak now slipping ahead of these smokes now. We'll find one. MiniBoo will fall. Spots Boo as well.
Oh, he's done wonders here. So much from him, but Boo withstands. I thought that was on the money, but no. crashies is cleared. Heretics not down yet. Alpha called upon 1v1. Oh, he's got it.
Heretics going to be rattled. kaajak again, just toying with expectations once more.
But I thought Heretics had done enough there, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you see the molly, what Alpha has to walk through.
You beautiful man.
There.
RieNs was good before, but this might be a shot in the dark. It seems like it, right? Seas goes down, might catch the secondary part of the pack, isolates the first. Boo gonna pick that up. Heretics holding on here. Woot quick to get to that. Grabs that in hands, and FNATIC forced down to 4. Looking for another fight, though. They're just through towards sand.
Almost Boo considering full rotation. RieNs gonna buy a ton of information here, and actually, Heretics fighting back. There's gas left in the tank, Lauren.
Yeah, they ain't done yet. crashies and Chronicle. They have to try and command this space. Carve away some of these players, but Heretics digging deep on this one.
This is how we learn.
Actually, the fault line combination here will actually force Boo forwards a little bit. It's only one kill, but RieNs finds a response once more. crashies, 29 HP.
And RieNs has done so well here. That Seas that came in, isolating kaajak from the others, but crashies has to walk into the lion's den here. Woot on top, and Heretics.
See, this position can do wonders with it.
I feel like it's going to be rewarded, but let's find out. They are very much
Not going to be
nearby.
expecting that in overtime.
They're knocking on the door here. FNATIC got to be ready for what's coming their way. Heretics starting to surround, but it's Alpha to take away Benji. And hello to the judge! Already takes away one. Most does fall, and Woot gets into the action. It's all on RieNs. A 1v3. As FNATIC held down the site well. That spike
30
just
seconds
too far
left.
away. Try and slip back through and pick that up.
I had the spike.
Smoke's fading. He gets away. All three on this side of the map.
He can't really isolate any of those engagements, though. So he has to go huge.
And it ain't gonna happen. Blink. This round means so much, and a an aggressive start. Heretics, oh, they take the fight and they win it. A 2-1 trade. Try and deal with this. Second still on that horn. Smokes up. It's simplistic in approach. RieNs, temptation. He wants to walk the smoke.
Considering it, yeah.
And now mirrored fights, bloody hell. They don't know how close they are. 20 seconds. FNATIC needs to move forward here. And it's on a knife's edge. But Chronicle gets the key kill. That's the site open. 10 seconds.
Dropping the plant as well. Boaster will get the ultimate off this. So Molly, Aftershock, and ult here available for FNATIC. And actually used proactively here, maybe to force Heretics back a little bit.
And it gets him in a nice post-plant position. Very unexpected. Beautiful from him and unnoted to Heretics' eye. Alpha to try and complement the cross, but MiniBoo's going to get the 1v1. Wins it on the crouch peak. Now down to Cron and Alpha. Cron takes away MiniBoo. Down to Boo and RieNs. Trying to build in. Held back again.
Aftershock.
Oh, it's huge. Util pulled on, force forward. Alpha. Trophy there. It's all theirs now. A brilliant season from FNATIC. Looking vintage, looking reformed, looking brand new going forward.
Finding some of that 2023 magic.